Hello there, and welcome to the best weekly trading strategy this week with Ifeanyi Uche. And this is meant to expose the strategy or the best strategy that we can think of this week based on any instrument at all we could pick. All right. So in this video, it's going to be short, okay, but you're going to learn the strategy we are looking at, we're considering as the best strategy this week. And I hope you pick a thing or two to make your week profitable. You're welcome. And if this is your first time of stopping by, do show some love by hitting the subscribe button and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so that as soon as I drop the next important video to you, you get notified. Like and share this video and other videos that you see on the channel that will help you make money even from your home. All right, great. Much. Let's go ahead and get into the business of the day. We are considering the best weekly trading strategy for this week. This is the week of June 24th all the way to 28th, Friday. Okay, so we are looking at gold this time around, and this is gold, and it's on the weekly time frame. And now, if you look at this chart, you will see that first off, by the market structure, you see that the market structure here clearly shows on the weekly time frame that this is a bullish market. All right. However, you see that the market is ranging at the top here, all the way from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the 13th week is being ranging up here. Okay, and with this range from this particular week, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is the 6th week from this time, you saw a bearish engulfing pattern that since then hasn't been breached. All right, so market has been trading below the both the high and the open of this bearish engulfing. All right, for almost 6 weeks now. And now we are going to be looking at this week. What do we see? Yes, the market structure is bullish. If you also look at the moving average, this is the 200 period moving average, and this is the 50 period moving average, and this is the 21 period moving average. All of them also point up. They are pointing up, in other words, indicating a bullish momentum for gold on the weekly time frame. So, what's the best strategy for this? Because we're now going to take it on a week by week basis. So, then we have to now switch to 4 hours to cover the entire week. Now, look at what happened in the past 1 week, right? The price, after operating somewhere below the 200 period moving average, was able to pierce below the 50 and 21 moving average, and then bounce up back with this bullish engulfing, and from there it went up, beat past the 200 period moving average before finally it was, there was a selling pressure that pushed it down. Currently, price is now trading on the 4 hours time frame below the three moving averages. And if you now look at all the way from here, which is 2 weeks ago, you see that the market has also been sideways on the 4 hours time frame. It's been sideways on the 4 hours time frame after the big four here. Okay, this is the big four around here. This is the big four. Okay, and this is okay. So you can see a big four here. If you go further down, you might still see further drop from up here. Right, but let's continue with what we're expecting this week now. So, from my perspective, the best weekly trading strategy for this week is to place this on 4 hours. That's number one. Having seen that on the weekly time frame, though the market structure is a bullish structure, however, is sideways at the top, and the bearish momentum tends to be building up, and the bulls haven't been able to beat the last bearish engulfing pattern on the weekly time frame as we saw it up here. Great. So back on the 4 hours time frame, what are we going to use to operate this week? Quickly, we will pull out our Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, and if we are pulling that up, I'm not going to look for the topmost. I'll just look for the one that is within view, which is at the moment here. All right, so that's what I've chosen. So I'm choosing the top or the high of June 7th. June 7th. All right, the high June 7th. So that which is around 2,387.7. So that's what I'll choose. I could also have decided to go beyond that, but the best strategy for me for this week is for us to start from here. So we connect from here, and of course, the low within that period too here is also lower than all the lows that follow. We'll see that shortly. So I connect that, which is this. Okay, good. So this is the low here. So which is around 2286.78. So the high 2387.70. Okay, so let's come back to the present. We can see that no other low has beaten this low. And so based on that, we are now going to be best weekly trading strategy for this week for me is we're combining three tools. One, price action. Two, the three moving averages. And three, Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay. So if you want to add a filter, you may want to introduce the horizontal, that's the support and resistance lines, yes, or pivot points, which you can find here. You get, let me just drag this down a bit. Okay, you can see it's still the same, right? So meaning we connect from here, but I'm going to now let me plug the this here. So we're looking at it from here still all the way to here. Okay, then let's expand it so that you can cover that level there, right? Okay, so based on that, you can see now at this point now you can see that 38.2 retracement at 2325.25 is standing alone with the 50 period moving average, but 50% retracement. All right, you have just before it, you have the weekly pivot for this week, pivot point for this week, and then you have the daily pivot point for today, Monday, right? And then you have the 50 period moving average, and at the same time, you have the 21 period, if the 50 retracement, 50% retracement of Fibonacci, right? And then you have the 21 period moving average. So for me, the first entry point for us for this week will be at this 50% of retracement, where you have a confluence of 21 period moving average, and you have the daily pivot point for this today, Monday, and close to that, you have the weekly pivot point. So, but then we will ignore these weekly value points and then center it around here. If this happens this Monday, this will be a good entry for a sell. Okay, then the next other points will be around here between 2344.89 and 2351.41. So three things are happening here, three tools here. There's a confluence there. One, the middle of the resistance level, right? And then the 200 period moving average, and then you have the 61.8 retracement level and the monthly pivot. So between 2344.89 and 2351.41, if in fact you may even stretch a bit to 2354.7.28, which is the daily resistance one, okay, on this for today, Monday. Okay, so but then critically, this 2351.41 and the 50 period moving average are very, very important to us. These two, so we are looking at this range. So if I'm going to recommend areas to consider entry, you are looking at around 2337.17. All right, set up your sell limit there. And then next one will be around 23.49.10 all the way to 23.51.41. So once you have set your entries there, your stop loss should be, let's say, 5 pips above the 100 period, the 100% retracement there, which is 23.87. All right, that will be 23.88.20, 23.88.20. So that will be where we'll put our stop loss. And of course, targets, you now look at the first target will be here, which is 22.86. But then if you want to wait all the way there, that will be fine. But then I will recommend first as it moves. Let's see if you enter here for the first time and price decides to come down. First, when it gets to here, that's already somewhere around, okay, this is around like 131 pips or 124 pips, right? So 124 pips, which is 38.2. You can take some, and then here too, you can take some around 182 pips, then around 282 pips before you even get to 250, that's 357, and here 513 pips. But then our stop loss will be somewhere around 500 or 510, 510. Yeah. Okay. Now the next TP level will be here. But will he ever get there? I am not sure. Okay. Okay. I think there is something I need to rearrange this. Let's rearrange this. Let's rearrange this so that I think I'm missing the target. Okay. I set it up as if we want to buy it. So let's me I think let's do it this way so I'll be able to find the target. Okay, so here is it still. Nothing changed that. There's just the direction. Okay. So because we want to go down, so let's 100% should be here for us because we want to go down. Okay, so the stop loss is still be where it is. The entry will still be where it is. Our first TP you can now take it. So that means that we are looking at 38.2 retracement still around here between 23 points, 2349.29 or 41 or 23.2351 around there still. So it still stands. It's just the target. So the targets are still here, which is here 23, 25. That will still give us around 124 pips if we enter here first. Okay, but then if we enter up here, if we enter up here around here for 38.2%. Good. If we enter here, the stop loss will reduce, and then the first target will take it here, 126 pips, then take here, then take here. So what could happen is that this may trigger, come here, if you miss resistance here, you take the first profit, and then it bounces back up, okay, and then it may then come up here, then you pick this trade and then come down all the way. After that, see where it may culminate, but then will it do that? It depends on the selling pressure for the week, which is around 22, 24.71. All right, so that's it for the best weekly trading strategy for this week. Remember, we are using our moving average and Fibonacci retracement. Of course, we did a pack of what's it called? That is pivot points, and of course, remember price action. So remember that based on market structure, price action weekly is bullish, but then is quiet and sideways around here. Okay, so we are just operating from this place, and then on 4 hours, you see that for this week, see where it is, it's just going sideways. So we decided to pick from that top there down here. All right, so if you have found value in this video and it's going to help you at least know what to do as the best trading strategy for you this week, you want to go ahead and like this video, share it with your friends, and let's profit together this week. God bless you.